It all started in 2003. The Anambra governorship election had just been concluded, and Peter Obi won.
Eventually, we had the election, which I won decisively.
But the electoral body, INEC, has just declared Dr. Chris Ngige of PDP the winner, instead of Peter Obi of APGA.
Everybody knew I won. Another person was announced. I decided to go to court.
He went to court to challenge the election results at a time when the Nigerian judiciary was controlled by political godfathers. Same thing as today. It was just like starting an impossible journey.
Everybody said to me, nobody has been able to regain his mandate from the court in this country. Not even anywhere in the world. I went to court. In fact, after being in court for 1 year, second year, my own lawyers were ready to say, let's forget this. Everybody lost hope because we were there. First year, 2003, 2004, 2005, 2000, was about 2006. I said, we'll be in the court, don't worry. Of course, you could know the pain, my family, my wife, every money I've earned, I give to the lawyers. I said, Peter, what do you think you're doing? I said, don't worry. We must end this rascality.
He was in court from 2003 till 2006, a total of 3 years. But his stubbornness and persistence later paid off.
Eventually, in 2006, I was declared the winner. So I became the first person to come through the courts to be governor in this country.
It was jubilation in Anambra State. At least the shackles of PDP has been removed from the state. Before Peter Obi, there were so many PDP crises, to the extent that a PDP group who were against the then governor, Dr. Chris Ngige, had to burn the Anambra State government house.
2004, a group of people were quarreling within PDP with Dr. Chris Ngige. How we came into office, and they burned down the governor's house, the governor's office, everything belonging to the government was burned down, House of Assembly, everything.
So when Peter Obi came in as governor, it was obvious he was going to sit on a very hot seat. It was either he succeeds to rebuild Anambra State or he succumbs to the power that be, and he was not ready to succumb. So the House of Assembly, who were mostly PDP members, impeached him just after 7 months as governor.
You heard it now, was impeached after 7 months.
He was impeached for 3 reasons. 1, he cancelled the approved contract for the renovation of the destroyed Anambra State Governor's office. 2, he cancelled the contract for the renovation of the destroyed Anambra State Governor's Lodge.
I was impeached for 3 items. When I came into office in 2006, the budget has already been passed by Dr. Chris Ngige to rebuild the government house, that is the office of the governor. The budget passed was 298 million. That was the cost to rebuild it. The house where the governor resides, which is the governor's lodge, the budget passed was 486 million. It's approved budget. Contract we awarded. When I came in, I fixed every single thing in the office of the governor was repaired and put in place. The only thing I didn't buy new was table. There was one table used by the governor before Chris Ngige, Dr. Mbadinuju. So they removed the table and put it somewhere. It was just table. So that was the only thing I didn't buy new. When I saw it, I told the man, I said, bring the table, just polish this table. I just need a table to sit down. Why are we buying new table when this table is there? That's the only thing I didn't buy new. Everything was repaired for 43,200,000. I did everything in the lodge with 82 million. Because we were trying to buy bed buy this from that. And it's okay, there must be somebody who can do bed. Yeah, bed is bed. There's no difference between 2 beds. It's just to sleep. Even if they buy gold bed, if you have reason to be awake, you'll be awake. So let's buy bed in Oka. And we bought bed in Oka. And they said I did not do it through due process. Because the contract had already been awarded to somebody who had agreed ABC. I said, wait a minute.
3, he was saving money. The same saving money that has been Peter Obi's trademark became a reason for impeachment, instead of a reason to tell him, thank you, my governor.
The other one was that saving money. This money that is still giving me a problem today, saving money was the third item. From day one, I said we must save at least 5% of our revenue. When I came in, I saw that the office of the governor was consuming almost 30% of our budget. And I said, what is the education get? By the time we rearranged our budget to be able to achieve our vision that we've chosen then, the only thing that the office of the governor can get about 5%. So there was need to reduce all avenues. So I said, please, we are going to do this by direct labor.
So he started doing the reconstruction of the Anambra State Governor's office and Governor's Lodge by direct labor, which was cheaper and transparent. As a result of this new way of saving money, many politicians in Anambra State never liked him because he was blocking their ways of stealing public money. Especially those who were close to the presidency. They reported him to the president.
I've been in a position where I come to Abuja very often, and I'm told to my face by the authorities, your people are not happy with you. And this is coming from the number one, number two people in the country. And I said to them, well, I never promised anybody happiness. Go and look at my promises. I promised to fix school. I promised to do rural roads. I promised to do health, and I'm doing that. If anybody wants happiness, you go to the committees and everybody. I'm not part of that. Never promised happiness. And that's it.
Based on this stubbornness, they designed a way to impeach him. But before the impeachment, he was served an impeachment notice. And as required by law, a panel was set up to look into the impeachment before the impeachment will be announced. The duty of the panel was to either approve the impeachment or declare him innocent. But the powers that be in Anambra State wanted him out at all costs, and they were the ones controlling the panel. The rest was history.
So the panel set up to look into my impeachment every day. You know, the law says you must appear before the panel. So I was in my office every day waiting for the panel to call me. Every day I would send a word to them. I said, is it today? Said no. After about going to 3 weeks, I decided to put it in writing to them. What the impeachment notice is. I answered them all these things that I just answered you now. And send it to them. Immediately the chairman and his people read it. They say, if this is true, we are not part of what people are trying to do with this man. And they said the panel had adjourned for 2 weeks. So I said, okay, when they come back, I left that day, went to my lodge, and I was sitting down. In the morning, I saw on Sunday TV, Peter Obi impeached due to the panel's report. Never appeared before the panel, never had anything to do with them. They said I'm impeached. I thought it was a joke. The police commissioner came to me and said, I'm removed from office. Okay? I went back to my village. The place I was coming from, I went there. No policeman. 2 weeks after, I was asked to leave the country. That is where me and Ribadu are like this today. He will tell you the story. I said, Ribadu, I can't leave. I was impeached the same month with Fayoshe and Daria. Same month. 2 of them left the country. I didn't leave. I said, I can't leave the country. I'm in Nigeria. Where am I going to go to? I'm in my village. That's how I went to visit. I told EFCC chairman then. I said, let me come and see you. You want to see me? You know, but I can't leave. I'm challenging the rascality in court.
He went to court again to challenge the impeachment. But the court process was not straightforward because the powers that be were interfering with the court proceedings. Peter Obi then wrote to the Chief Justice of the Federation. That was the turning point to his struggle.
I went to court. From the time I was impeached in October till about 15th of December to give judgment in the court because it was very straightforward. The court found out that these people are rascals. They didn't mind that appear. They didn't do anything. So the judge was willing to give judgment in my favor. Because there was force from up, the then chief judge removed it from that court to another court. So they had to start afresh. On advice of my lawyer, I wrote a petition to the Chief Justice of the Federation, Justice Begore. And I always say, when people say judiciary is not working, I say it's working. I wrote a petition and took it to him. I remember coming to his office. I told him this story I'm telling you people now. He said to me, if this statement is truthful, you will come back as governor. If it's a lie, you will never be governor again. I said, well, verified. He called the chief judge then. And our chief judge told him exactly what I said. He told him, you will hear from me. The next day, my chief judge was suspended. And he asked the judge who had the case to go and read the judgment.
He was then reinstated as the governor of Anambra State. But while he was in court, it was already time for a new election, the 2007 general election. INEC conducted the election, and Mr. Andoba was declared the winner. On 29 May 2007, Mr. Andoba was sworn in as the governor of Anambra State, but nobody expected what was to happen next. Peter Obi went to court again. This time, he was challenging that his tenure should be a complete 4 years, and the court gave judgment in his favor, stating that INEC should not have conducted a governorship election in Anambra State, that Peter Obi's 4 years tenure was not over yet. So Peter Obi went on to become the governor again till March 2010. In same 2010, he won his second tenure election, and he was governor till March 2014, a total of 8 years. Those 8 years were good years for Anambra State. Thank you.